If you're in the right place, you almost never ask yourself, why did I do this?
I am a physician, a surgeon. At the moment, I am actually based in Germany, in Tübingen.
I'm obviously not German, but I'm sitting in Germany. That is mainly because my daughter is here, which means that I have to share my time between my work, my school, my daughter, and she's in the first position. And having had these two sort of latent interests, not only the clinical and medical side, but also the technology side. The technology side was what made me ready to be curious about the subject matter that I studied at the University of Nicosia. Well, I did the program, the Master in Digital Currency at the University of Nicosia. And that has its genesis in this new sort of area of digital currencies, blockchains, which was all triggered by the introduction of Bitcoin in 2008, 2009. In those early days, there was really no one to talk to about this subject. And I had to inform myself mainly with whatever I could find on the internet. One of the administrators from the University of Nicosia had announced that they were, I believe, joining an initiative in Cyprus to bring about, digital currencies and blockchain as a focus for future economic development in Cyprus. And at the same time, they announced that they were accepting Bitcoin for tuition fees and that they were developing a master's program in digital currency. There was this desire to find other people to talk to and actually try to place this new technology into a broader sort of understanding of how the world works today. The work that I do, how I keep myself busy during the day, I usually wanted to have some relevance overall.
I am the lead for information exploitation at the Center for Personalized Medicine at the University of Tübingen. And what we are trying to do is we're trying to aggregate all of the vast amounts of clinical and medical information that we have about treating patients and diseases that we see here at the University of Tübingen. And then we try to exploit it in a prognostic or predictive way, such that in the future, when we see a patient with a particular ailment, we'll be able to actually search for patients that have a similar profile and which patients have actually responded well to which treatments and which patients have failed treatments with those other treatments. And in a very prognostic way, be able to zero in very quickly on the most likely successful treatment for this particular patient, hopefully avoiding all of the experiments that we used to have to do. And that's what we're trying to implement here.
You always look for something where what you do has some relevance, the new opportunity to think about different things that I gained from my studies at the University of Nicosia, tied in just a little bit to make this possible now.